Hi there, Scott Nicholson here. Welcome to an episode of Scott Stuff. There was a recent big board game fair in Germany called Essen, and at the Essen fair a lot of new games were released. So I've had a chance to try some of them, and I wanted to tell you about some of them. So over the next few weeks I'll be talking about some games, many of them only available in Germany, but you could mail order them if you're interested in them. Now, first I'm going to talk about is Borneo. Borneo was a game that came out last year at the Essen fair as a card game, and this year it came out as a board game. And it's a game for 3 to 5 players, although we found with 5 players it didn't seem to work. It ended really quickly. So why don't we take a look at what's going on. So here's the board in Borneo. What you have are 4 companies and people working for the companies. The higher up you are, the stronger you are in the company. The company is fulfilling orders, and these orders are these cards over here at these harbors. And what the cards show are 2 numbers. There's a number 6 and a 4 on this one. 6 is the number of flags on these cards that need to be played to create a monopoly for one company. So this card, for example, has 3 blue flags and a yellow flag. Here's a card with 3 blue flags and a green flag. And so if these 2 cards are played together on this harbor, that means that there are 6 blue flags and it meets the number 6, therefore there's a monopoly for blue. Therefore, the players in the blue company get cards. The way that works is the person who finished up the harbor by playing the last card down takes this one, and then you look at the company, the blue company in this case. Whoever's first in the blue company gets their choice of the cards, and then whoever is second in the blue company gets the remaining card. That's the way cards are distributed. The reason why you get cards is you're going for these goals up top, and so for example this goal shows 1 of each type of card, 6 points. This goal shows 8 of the same type of card, 20 points. So the more cards you collect, the bigger point goals you can go for. So that's what you're doing in the game. Each turn you're going to play cards. You can try to work your way up a company by challenging people ahead of you. You use the same cards to challenge. You play cards, your opponent plays cards. Whoever plays cards with the most flags in that company's color moves up. And then you play 1 card over here on these harbors. Whenever you achieve one of these goals, the other way you can finish a harbor is through this, the number of cards played. So this means 4 cards played or a 6 flag monopoly. If 4 cards are played and there is no 6 flag monopoly, then all of the companies that are engaged are going to have a chance to take stuff. And the way that'll work is if red has the most flags, then the guy first place in red gets first pick. If green has second most flags, then the guy here gets second pick, and runs on through that way. So what'll happen is these will get distributed to people, and then you'll try to accomplish these goals. That's pretty much it. I found the game to be boring. It was pretty obvious what you should do based upon the cards you had. The cards always either show 3 of one color flag and 1 of another, or every once in a while you have cards that will show 1 of each color flag and they're worth double the stuff on the bottom. And that's it for the card configuration. So I didn't find this to be a particularly engaging game. I played it twice, once with 3 players, once with 5 players. The 5-player game ended more quickly. The 3-player game was a little bit more interesting, but in general, I just didn't find the decisions interesting, and I don't really see any reason to play this game anymore. So that's Scott Stuff for Borneo.